I have the privilege this afternoon of speaking with one of the most amazing men I have ever met in my life. His name is Wayne. He's from Vancouver, and guess what he did? He bicycled all the way from Hanoi to Saigon, and here he is. Here's the man. Say, hi, my friend. Tell me about this bicycling from Hanoi to Saigon.
Well, the year before I came here, I actually biked from Bangkok to Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. And then I sort of liked Vietnam so much I came here again.
You came here.
And actually it's sort of funny because I was in the Philippines before I came here, and I showed up just in thinking that Vietnam was a hot country. But I did come here in February. Hanoi is not hot. It is actually a little bit rainy and cold.
Really?
So
Really?
I came here in February in my shorts and t-shirts, and the first thing I had to do was buy some winter clothes because I was going to be riding on the bike. And I didn't speak one word of Vietnamese. And I think it's called the Long Bien Bridge. Yes.
The Long Bien Bridge.
Yeah, I was supposed to go across the other one, but I ended up going across that one, which is quite the adventure to start with. And I cycled to Haiphong. Now the whole part about it is that it took me to 3 days to cycle to Haiphong. It was rainy the whole time. So when I got into Haiphong, I met a couple of young Vietnamese guys on bicycles. We spent a couple of days together, hung around. The weird part about it is that as you head south, you start taking off some of the winter clothes because it's getting warmer. But when I got to about Da Nang, you start putting other clothes on for sun protection.
So, and one of the things about Wayne is in his profession he was a white waller, a drywaller. But Wayne, tell me this. So how long did it take you to go from here to?
Well, it's sort of a funny story because I was in the Philippines and I applied for the visa to get here, and the plane ticket. And I actually bought the plane ticket, but the weird part about it is that I came on the leap year in February. I had to extend the visa. I didn't get a 30-day visa because the ticket didn't work. I had to get a 3-month visa. So which ended up working out good because the time I got down to Nha Trang, which is at the end, I decided to extend my my trip by 1 week. So it took me 5 weeks to cycle 2,000 kilometers.
5 weeks to what is the distance on that?
2,000 kilometers.
2,000 kilometers. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Well, wait, tell me something. What is it you find unique about Hanoi that is different from everywhere else you've been?
Well, we talked about this already. They have beautiful women, but it's not just the women here. It's sort of the street life. I don't know, there's a beauty about this country that I think really typical of Vietnam. Of course, as being 68 years old, growing up in the 60s, watching...
And still kicking ass, I might add.
and watching the Vietnam War on TV in Canada when I was a young man. There's something about here, what I understood about when I biked the whole length of the country is that the people in Vietnam are incredible workers, and they're incredible people.
Yes, they are incredible people. I think I have found that the people here in Hanoi are the friendliest and most generous people I have ever met in my life. But I haven't been to other places the way you have.
Yeah, I've been to many places. This is my 8th trip here. My 8th trip to Vietnam.
So you love it?
I'm pretty enamored. But of course, I had a girlfriend here that brought me here for about 3 years. But
this guy's a character. Listen, this is a warning to all the mothers of girls here in Hanoi. Watch out for this guy. Well, say goodbye, my friend.
Nice talking to you. See you later.
The characters you meet on the streets in Hanoi. What a city. And that's the way it is in Hanoi, Vietnam.